Guys, here's my mod author's overview for Yaholi. I just wanted to point out a few things and do's and don'ts maybe. This is again in my modded profile where I have 224 mods, and I want to show you how you deal with a couple of things that may be annoying. First of all, for those who don't know, this is version 2. I haven't really done very much. I've only added a safe room, because people who play survival, they like having a safe interior room to sleep. So there you are, you have a safe interior room to sleep now. Otherwise I didn't really do much. Yaholi is a hunter's lodge, very much made for hunters. Very roleplay oriented, and it has, well, pretty grand views. I do love this lake. Then again, everybody loves this lake, obviously, so I'm certainly not the only one. There may be problems with other houses. I think Mordor's Manor is pretty much in the same spot. Well, you'll have to decide which one you like better. There's not much point having two houses anyway to live in. So there's that. What can I say about this house? We have mostly, first of all, I'm going to show you how to deal with trees, rogue trees. If you have any forest mod installed, it will probably add trees to this house where you don't really want them, like that one. Or this one. Right, so what you do is you use Jackson's Positioner, which is a mod that I can highly recommend. I use it all the time. This is it. You can check from the settings and advanced operations, the keyboard layout, how to do these things. What you do is basically you open your console, you click on the damn thing, you go back out of the console, you hit Control on your numpad, that selects it, and then you hit Delete, and it says, are you certain you want to delete this object? And you say yes, and it's gone. It's that simple. This is why I don't need patches for most of the things. Here you go, pine shrub, same thing. That's the door, that's not the pine shrub. Let's try and select the pine shrub. There you go. And delete. Oh yeah, sometimes it doesn't happen straight away. It twitches. Well, then it goes blue again, and that's when it's properly selected, and then you can do things with this. There's another tree in the way. I'm also gonna delete this. Just make sure you have the right thing selected before you start deleting things, otherwise you'll have to just basically reload and hope for the best, and hope you didn't accidentally kill something incredibly important. Now this looks good now. Yep, there we go. These are your little follower rooms. If you have people with you like Lucian and Inigo or whoever, they should normally just go and sleep on these in these beds. In version 2, yes, I've added a table. Somebody was complaining that there was no table, although there is clearly a table outside. So I thought, whatever, I'll just add a table inside. So there you go, you now have a table inside. These plugs are meant for bows. They will not work with crossbows, and they work pretty badly with other weapons, but they will work fine with bows. And those weapon racks here, they are notoriously bad, really. This is Bethesda at its finest. Depending on the direction that these are placed, whether east, west, or north, south, weapons look very kind of weird in them. You'll just have to play around and see which one looks good in there and which one doesn't. Right, we have a hunter-sized enchanting table, small and very unpresumptuous. We have a oven, we have a kitchen. here, down here, these walls, they're actually containers, so you can just click on them and put your dairy stuff. Nope, sorry, that was the wrong one. Put your raw meats in here, put your dairy in there, your veggies in there, and your baked goods in here. And up here we have food stores to put your food stuff in. We have a washing bowl where you can toggle the water. We have a cooking pot. We can douse the fire and use the cooking pot. Let's cook. I've cooked. Yay. Also we have salt barrel, which you have to put your own salt into this. But there is your salt and ingredients from general stores. And a flour bag and some butter and a honey pot. This is your potion stores, and here we have some mead barrels and stuff. This is actually a workbench to improve your armor. You can take these pelts, some of them at least, and you can take those leather strips. I'll show you that in a minute. This is where you can put your bones and your pelts. We have a firewood stash. We have a bookshelf just for books about the hunt. We have the classic journals, notes, maps. Yeah, this is for all the books obviously, but yeah, we have another bookstore upstairs. Now, we also can turn this fire on and we can use this fireplace. So you can have two people cooking at the same time, because why the hell not? And you can harvest these pheasants and these rabbits to your heart's content. And then they're harvested and then you have to wait for them to respawn. Oh yeah, and here's a box for your extra bows. I'm a bit of a bow fetishist. Here is a bow. Archery stores. This is from general stores again. For your basically sorting stuff. And up here we have more sorting boxes. We have treasures. We have the general store's main chest where you can sort all your things. If you go on auto sorter. Is it auto sorter? Yeah, I think if you go on auto sorter and you've already sorted stuff into it, then this is where your miscellaneous stuff will be. Here, okay, scroll library, books and papers, and somewhere there was a light switch. I may have moved that somewhere, I don't really know. Anyway, here you can put your Scene related and werewolf related things. Yeah, go on. There's more than just the drum totem. Werewolf totems. Oh, that's the book. Bone 1 totem. Yeah, so you may have to wriggle around a bit for a moment to find the right spot. And a stone. A doomstone, and here's your light armor box. I had to change this because I had made a mistake. This should not really be in there. Whoops. Guess I'll take that out. I hope I took that out in the published version. Right, okay, so here we have outside lights. That's not showing much because it's bloody dark. Aha, I did take the light from up there, put it down here. See, I don't really remember these things very well because I've had a few bad months just now where, like, as I said, I can't concentrate very well, and yeah, I've forgotten a lot. Anyway, I've just toggled the summer-winter function, which gives you proper walls here, and then appears a curtain toggle, and then you can have it as snug as a bug in a rug. Here's your classic wood chopping block. Here's your smelter, and you can use it without turning it on, but you can turn on the fire. It looks nice. You got an anvil. These things are just for show. They don't do anything. It's the grindstone. This light toggles the outside light here by the workstation. And this workstation, as I have explained on the main description page, gives you the ability to create arrows. Now I'm not going to go into this very much because I've already done this on the description page. I suggest you check there for why, how, and why, how, and where. Well, why and how, I guess. This is done. Alright, so that's that. And then we have the bathhouse here with the fixed mirror. The mirror fix is an extra little download that I've added to the files page, where you can, if you just drop this ESP and override the old ESP with it, and then you can use this thing as it bloody well should be used. Oh, by the way, if you do this and you're kind of stuck, the view is kind of stuck, you just zoom in once and zoom out again, or zoom out once and zoom in again, and there you go. Then you should have a proper view of your character. Now, there's another tree that I don't want, so let's get rid of that. If you don't click it properly right away, you can scroll with a mouse. Well, at least you can if you have this mode that I'm having. The, what's it called? Better console or something. So now it's selected. I'll select it properly. I'll wait until it goes click. Should do that. There you go, it did it now. And now I can hit delete and delete it. And here again there's another tree in the way. This one doesn't even bother me very much, to be honest. It kind of sits there quite nicely, so nobody's path really. But for reasons. Tree pine forestry, is it this one? Tree pine shrub. Let's see if it's this one. That is definitely not that one. That's the one in the background there. You see, you gotta be careful what you actually select here. Let's see if it's this one. Nope. Okay, well, it looks like I'll have to do this bit differently. There you go, ash medium. Clicking into the sky. This should now select. Yep, this has now selected that tree, and I can delete it. If you don't actually want to delete it, you can just move it out the way. That is an entirely viable option. This one doesn't bother me, I'll leave that. Alright, and the last things I wanted to show is that you can obviously turn the valve on, get some nice fire, get a little bit of a waterfall here, and sit in there and have a good time. And you can toggle the summer-winter function. Again, this gives you walls, and you can then add the curtains. This only turns up when the walls are up. So if you now toggle summer-winter, you have these curtains hanging in mid-air. Yay! But not biggie. You just do this, and you click the curtains away, and then toggle that again. Stop the light. Just resist the light up there, and that is that. And last but not least, I'll show you this here. This is your very well stocked. These are usable things. Yes, I am a generous person. And they also respawn. So when you click on the summer winter toggle, there you go. You now have a nice little cabin here that closes properly. Yeah. Oh, there you go. This is it. This is everything fully closed. Oh yeah, this is not it actually. I've forgotten that I have built this little den this little safe room. Oh yeah, and another thing I've also forgotten is that over here, oh look at that, we have a tree in midair. Now, rather than deleting this one, I'm simply going to lower this. Because I don't think that this is going to bother any followers. It's small, you can probably walk right through it. There you go, that looks nice. Yeah, what I wanted to say is here, this thing here is actually a shrine. What you do is you press that raised stone, and then you can use the shrine of Kinnereth. So I'll leave that on for now, that's nice. So now I'm going to show you the little safe room, which is just down here. And with my current rustic weathers and re-engaged, it is very dark in here. Fear ye not. Go ye here and toggle that light. This was something very funny that just happened. I have no idea why, but rather than a toggle function, this thing kind of comes on and goes off just as I go close. I have no idea what happened there. I confess myself utterly ignorant as to how this happened. I shall probably fix it eventually. Anyway, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrolls for extra followers and whatever, and a little book corner where you can, you know, get your books out. Otherwise, this is for food. This is just for show. This is your potions, your armor stores, your weapon stores, your general stores. This is again just for show, but it looks very nice. I made it all myself. Well, I didn't make it all myself. I arranged it all by myself. And that is it. That is your little safe room. And a wood chopping block, because why the hell not? You can never have enough wood chopping blocks in this game. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. There are no secrets, unless you count the hidden spriggans. I like spriggans, and there are spriggans hidden away here and there in my homes. But it's just a little Easter egg, it's nothing special actually. So I think I've covered everything in this here home. Hope you enjoyed that, and oh yeah, one last thing. Some people have reported that this wall is missing. I have now figured out why that happens. The lower wall, say if I get rid of these walls, then I'm talking about the wall that's left over, this one here. If that happens to you, then please download the fix that I'm providing on the files on the downloads page, and just drop that into the... Okay, game crashed. Anyway, what I wanted to say is unzip the folder. It's the fix is called Universal Rift Wall Fix. You unzip that, it has a folder called Architecture inside. That whole folder goes inside the mesh folder of my mod, or you can simply drop it into your game installation, again into the mesh folder. If there's already an architecture one, just merge that. Either works. If you put it in your game directory, then it will be there for every other mod of mine that uses this mesh, and that is the real universal solution, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with that. Thanks for downloading, and I hope you enjoy this place.